According to a survey, 35 out of 100 high school students wake up before 6:30 a.m. Represent the ratio as a percent and simplified fraction. Because 35 out of 100 high school students wake up before 6:30 a.m., the ratio is 35 to 100, which we can write three ways. For number one, we can write 35 to 100 using the word 2. We can also write a ratio using a colon as 35 to 100, or as a fraction as 35 over 100. Typically, it's easier to work with ratios when we write them in fraction form. And now looking at the notes below, the two words percent means per 100, and therefore percent is a ratio or fraction whose denominator is 100, and we use the percent symbol or percent sign to show percent. So because here we have the ratio or fraction with a denominator of 100, 35 to 100, or 35 hundredths, is equal to 35%. And now we want the simplified fraction for the ratio of 35 to 100. So writing the ratio in fraction form again, we now need to simplify the fraction by simplifying out the greatest common factor other than 1 between 35 and 100. The greatest common factor between 35 and 100 is 5. To simplify the fraction, we divide 35 by 5 and 100 by 5. 35 divided by 5 is equal to 7. 100 divided by 5 is equal to 20. We now have the ratio of 35 out of 100, or 35 to 100, as a percent, as well as a simplified fraction. For number 2, according to a survey, 48 out of 50 community college students believe textbooks cost too much. Represent the ratio as a percent and simplified fraction. The ratio is 48 to 50, which again we can express three ways, using the word 2, using a colon, as well as using a fraction bar as 48 over 50. To help us write the percentage though, let's rewrite the ratio or fraction of 48 over 50 with the denominator of 100. To do this, we multiply 48 by 2 and 50 by 2. 48 times 2 is equal to 96. 50 times 2 is equal to 100. We have the ratio of 96 to 100, or the fraction of 96 hundredths, which is equal to 96%. And now we need to find the simplified fraction for the ratio of 48 out of 50, or 48 to 50. So in fraction form, we simplify by simplifying out the greatest common factor between 48 and 50. The greatest common factor is 2. To simplify, we divide 48 by 2, and we divide 50 by 2. 48 divided by 2 is equal to 24. 50 divided by 2 is equal to 25. We now have the ratio of 45 to 50, or 48 out of 50, as a percentage, as well as a simplified fraction. I hope you found this helpful.